Okay, there we go. So first of all, you guys, I just wanted to start by saying the Chinese community's energy this week was just amazing, and we're all super excited about it in the core team. So we had an AMA just yesterday morning, and there's just like a tidal wave of questions after it, and lots of responses during it, and we're like looking forward to sorting through the questions after Travin helps us translate, and then answering them next week. And we're going to have another AMA for the Chinese community and WeChat next week. So stay tuned for announcements to find that. And we're going to be really trying to focus on expanding the Chinese community and other languages over the coming weeks with this in mind. Remember, at OptyFi, our mission is to bring DeFi to the world. We're really passionate about that, and so we obviously want to be inclusive to every language and really spread this through the whole world. So on today's agenda, we're just going to provide a little alpha update and timeline update. Introduce you to the YIEDLers manifesto, we're calling it. So we'd like to have a few rules for the YIEDLers club. Just something fun, and we're taking community feedback on that as well. We're going to announce some of the new super YIEDLers, the meme contest winners from this week, take a look at some new bounties, and then do some NFT analytics with David, get a quick feedback poll this week, and then talk about the meme competition for the coming up week and the quiz after the call. So first of all, the roadmap to launch, it's still looking the same as what we said last week, just to confirm. So we're looking at the alpha launch for the end of the month still. So in 2 weeks from now, there's kind of like a crossover week. It's the end of November, start of December. And that's kind of the week that we're targeting releasing. And to make sure that this happens, the devs have really been busting their butts. They've volunteered to work weekends for the next 2 weekends as well. So they're literally just working like 14 straight days in a row, trying to grind this out. There's not actually like script writing and kind of the infrastructure to be done, but they're on a bug hunt and doing a ton of testing just to ensure everything is good to go for the end of the month. And regarding the community NFTs, so we had the idea that you guys would get the super YIEDLer NFTs, and this NFT is going to give you entrance to the Alpha Vault. We're a little bit behind on the scheduling for creating the NFTs themselves. And although this isn't like a huge dev task, we're definitely trying to keep our devs on the actual launch task. So we're going to plan to be distributing these before the beta launch, actually. And if you're in the Super 100 or the Super YIEDLer club, then we do have your address. So you're going to have like your address whitelisted, and you'll be able to deposit into the Alpha Vaults at the end of the month, as promised. But after that, once we do have your NFT issued, that NFT is actually going to allow you to get access to the vaults. And it's also going to allow you to have access to boosted rewards in other vaults, as well as surprises and airdrops moving forward. So the way that's going to work is we're going to mint collections of NFTs in ERC 1155 standard, most likely in Polygon. So we'll be getting a dev to write a smart contract there, mint it, send it to everybody, and then we'll have a IPFS storage system, decentralized storage filing system, integrated with this smart contract, so that the owners of the NFT will have their addresses in this file system. The smart contracts on the vault side will then be reading the file for the addresses that are allowed to deposit. So we're not actually moving forward once the NFTs are going to be distributed. We won't actually be like hard coding in addresses. It'll actually be the addresses of the NFTs that or of the people that are holding the NFTs that will be able to do deposits and things like this for alpha vaults and whatnot. So we have the angels, the YIEDLers. There'll be super YIEDLers and power YIEDLers. The super being the first 100, and the power being the next group. And then builders, we have every level of builders. So associate or apprentice, associate, specialist, and master in those NFTs, and you'll be able to keep all of these as you go. So you're never going to lose your apprentice as you climb up the ladder. And then, of course, the team NFTs. We're also going to be putting a time lock behind the contract for transfers. So if you get the Super YIEDLer 2022, 21, or 2021, 2022 season pass, then this will be time locked most likely until 2023. So you won't be able to be transferring it. It's going to be stuck in the wallet. The caveat with this is that you'll need to let us know the wallet that you want to use for the alpha vaults, and then that'll be the only wallet that will be granted access because you'll have the NFT in there. And then one other thing that we wanted to do is just create like some rules for the YIEDLers Club. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this Fight Club reference, but it's like the first rule of YIEDLers Club is that you introduce yourself to the YIEDLers Club. We thought that if you do get access to the Super YIEDLer, we would love you to go into the introductions channel and just introduce yourself quickly. So that's kind of a requirement for the Super YIEDLers. And then we're also taking just feedback from the community on what other kind of fun rules that we can make. Nothing too serious, just to be kind of making it like an official kind of a cool club. So, and then I'll without further ado, I'll pass it off to Thiago to talk about who is the new YIEDLers this week.
Yeah, okay, so thanks, Curtis. Well, we have been really excited about the YIEDLers Club. We're doing some events. Probably some of you have seen, most of you have seen our meme contest is alive. We will announce it in a few moments, the winners. But we are basically bringing to the YIEDLers Club those members who are helping us spreading the word, bringing some vibes, doing nice tweets, nice content about us, and who's helping us to grow a nice and strong and legitimate community around OptyFi. So we have several leaders this week. So we'll not talk about each one of them, but just to mention, for example, we have Alan, who has been here showing his support, talking with us. I can mention also Mivro. Jerry9999 is one of our Chinese community members. So yeah, you are classified. We got Tinkerem, Pachamama, who's one of our oldest supporters. And finally, 3 meme contest winner that the community will decide right after this. Yeah. So congratulations, guys. I will for those who are on the list today, I will give you YIEDLers bro, and you'll be able to join the private Discord channel right here on OptyFi.
Awesome. And do you want to show the new bounties, Thiago, as well?
Yeah, okay. So maybe you can do it for us, Curtis, because you are already presenting. If you can go to Bounties and Jobs channel, you will find our bounty board, and I will show it to the community.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So basically, there are several ways to join the YIEDLers Club, right? So first of all, we are looking for support for like community growing, etc. But another important thing on the YIEDLers Club side is like to give us some feedback. to help us aligning our community with our product. So basically, we have opened 2 new bounties. One for those who are interested in giving us some feedback in our website, and another one for those who want to give us feedback in our documentations. So we are looking for any kind of constructive and nice feedback in our documentation or in our website, which will help us to improve and will help us to understand what our community necessities are. Basically, we will select anybody who give us cool feedback in any of these things. So if you give us a feedback in the docs or in the website, you will be approved to the YIEDLers Club, and you have the possibility of joining the Alpha, Beta Vaults, get boosted APY, get the NFTs, and so on. You can find this on the Bounties and Channels, Bounties and Jobs channel under the Builders Program category. And if you want to take these bounties, please let me know. Please DM me or send a message on the Discord, and I will onboard you to start giving us the feedback.
Awesome, thanks. And as you guys can see here, the bounty, usually it's like USDC Opti kind of payment we're doing for this is like automatic entrance to the YIEDLers Club. So if you apply and provide some good feedback, we're just gonna streamline you straight in to the Super YIEDLers. So that's the prize for this. Just gotta do a little review of the docs and or the website, and you can get into the Super YIEDLers Club instead of having to grind away at the points.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so my message just erased. So if you guys, I would like to do a little poll here. First of all, if you could just go to the community events channel right above the call that you signed into, you'll see that I have a link there that you can click on. You need to enter your Discord username into the poll. So mine, for example, is Curtis number 7448. You need the number as well. It's really critical that you guys put this as your thing and not just guest user or user or whatever, because then we can't give you points. So the whole really incentive to do this is that you're going to get a lot of points toward the YIEDLer Club for community involvement participation. So please click on the link and enter your thing, and we'll get started here. So first question, we're going to try Twitter Spaces for a call in the coming weeks. So I wanted to see if you guys actually prefer Discord, if you guys think this is a good idea, or maybe you just think this is a good idea and we should try it out, and then we'll see how it goes and kind of play it by ear moving forward. So far, I think everybody is hitting the good idea. One person or a couple people prefer Discord. I think the Twitter Spaces seem to go pretty smoothly. I participate in a lot of them just to tune into NFT communities that I'm interested in. Yeah. So just going to give it a couple more seconds. And again, the waiting for the points that we're tracking for these polls and stuff is heavy. So you guys can get a lot of points toward being a Super YIEDLer. If you just participate in a couple of these, you'll get in. Okay, cool. I'm going to leave that for now. And then we're going to go through some of our favorite memes that have come in this week for the meme competition. And then I'll have another poll again after them. So I believe there's 11 of that we've selected, and then we'll have another poll to decide on the winners. So the top 3 by votes will be getting into the YIEDLer Club today. So I'm just going to go through them slowly, and then the poll shows all of them so that you can click on your favorites. It's got this one. This. So these are 2 more.
Yeah, this is important to mention. Nathan bought bought a piece of Constitution DAO, and he like posted the meme on the Constitution DAO event. Really competitive candidate.
Yeah. Oh, I believe I accidentally added these 2 as the same. So please don't vote for Nathan's actual tweet. I accidentally inserted as a second meme in the choices. So if you like this meme, it's this one you vote for, not the tweet. I bought OptyFi in 2021. Okay.
Curtis, we need some elevator music while you go through the.
A little bit of music, yeah.
next time.
You
next
can
time,
sing,
yeah. We should have like the Rocky soundtrack right now or something. Okay, so these are the last 2 videos here. Can you guys actually hear the sound right now?
No.
No.
All right. Oh, okay, well the sound is good. I'll get the sound in next time. Whoops. Okay, awesome. So here I'll go. What is your favorite meme? So that it's gonna come up right, like on the screen I'm sharing. You can't really see a dang thing, but if you're a user right now voting in the poll, you can see them all in large pictures, I believe.
Remembering that the 3 most voted memes will join the YIEDLers Club, and they will win some Opti rewards. So it's a huge opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's 2 winners, and then the rest of them are tied right now. We need a deal break. Oh, we need a tiebreaker, guys. Somebody, and I'll leave it out for like 10 more seconds. A lot for A. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so a couple more seconds. Looks like we've got. Oh, somebody changed their vote. Nice. So
maybe Curtis, we can like maybe the second and third one most voted, like they will share the same prize. And what do you think? So because it's the
yeah, let's Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Okay.
So we'll put them. We're gonna I'll post the winners after the call ends in the community events channel, and we'll talk more about what we decide on this. But yeah, it looks like there's There's an obvious top 3, so that's cool. So now let's get Thiago. Can you talk a little bit about next week's meme competition and the quiz?
Yeah. So 2 things. Basically, we will have 1 more week of meme competition. So we will announce it again, but it's 1 more opportunity to join the YIEDLers Club and doing some great memes. So basically, you will see the announcement. Same idea. We like the YIEDL meme competition. Join us. Try our best meme and join us. We will see the winners on the next community call. Yeah, and basically, what's this, Curtis?
I was just going to go into the NFT analytics when you're done.
Okay. So, and as usual, we will have, for those who are attending the community call, we will have an exclusive POAP. But in order to get the POAP, you have to get 4 or 5 questions right in our quiz. So please take a screenshot in order to prove that you are here. Do the quiz, and you will receive the POAP in your Ether wallet. Okay?
Yeah, awesome. So make sure you take a screenshot, and I'll bring this message up at the end again so you guys don't forget. I always forget to take the screenshot myself. So I was just going to talk a bit about the NFT analytics that we've been doing. So last Friday, we had Jason show you guys a little bit of the architecture and how we can actually purchase and sell NFTs with a vault. So that was pretty cool. But what we're doing now is we've gotten a little bit more into the analytics. So Uwe has built this data pipeline where we are feeding the data from OpenSea listings. We're actually getting it from reading from the blockchain though. So I'm passing through basically the filter of the top volume projects in the previous 30 days. And then he's getting it into this filing system. So we have an entire database with historical data, all the traits, and a bunch of screeners that we can create and go through. So for example, this is one screener I had him made where we're showing the market cap, median price on a daily basis, the change, sales volume, and change. So this allows me to kind of wake up in the morning and see what's happened across all projects. And then the rank, change in rank is here. So I can see Pudgy Penguins has gone up 2 ranks in market cap today. And this is kind of what's happening. And then you can just dig straight in. So it allows us to have like super efficient insights on the market. And then from there, it's exportable to CSV. So we've been giving a couple projects off to David, our data scientist, and then he's doing some kind of feature analysis and other pricing analytics to give us some more insights. And then with all this information, we're going to be able to do some cool stuff with the strategists and whatnot moving forward with the NFT Vaults when we have that launching. So we'll kind of update you guys on what we're thinking for a product line in NFT Vaults and how this works moving forward. But for now, I was going to pass off to David, and he can show you guys what we have going on for an example of some analytics. David, are you on the call?
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Curtis. Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this is the plotted data from the screener Curtis was just showing you. So we can track all these projects. It's about 100 plus of them. And we can see which ones are growing the fastest and which ones we'll like to invest in. So within these projects, though, we would like to find the most undervalued assets. So while the project appreciates, we'll make money on anything in there. But where can we generate the most alpha within each project? So for the project, we're going to dive into the apes, mutant apes, and the bored apes. So we see the list of assets it has for each token ID. Token ID being just an asset of the project, any NFT. So orange background, clothes, striped tee, earring, and silver hoop, and so on. And then we get all the transfer data for each of these assets. So there's some pre-processing here, so we can generate a decile price based on all the transfer data. So how is it trading comparable to the rest of the NFTs in the project? Is it trading at a much higher level or a much lower level? So let's skip to the details here. Okay, here we go. And then some feature analysis. So based on the features of the NFT, where does it rank? So if you're familiar with the mutant apes, you know there's M1 and M2 mutants. And the M2 trend a little higher. There's a mode here. So this is the distribution based on the feature. And this is a price decile in the y-axis. And for this none here, we have the mega mutants. So there are only 9 of them out of the about 15,000 in the whole project. So these will always be in the top decile for price based on their rarity alone. Going down here again, we can see that the background is a little irrelevant to price. It's pretty noisy. Maybe yellow trends a little higher than the average. Again, none is the mega mutants. And we can even look into the price distributions for any asset feature. So for the eyes, we see for the mutants, beams are quite high. Beams are the highest ranking one. And I wanted to compare out of the features for eyes for the mutant apes, how does it compare to the feature for eyes out of the bored apes, which is the original NFT project? And we see here there's even more obvious trends. So beams again, very narrowly in the top decile, along with cyborg and laser eyes. And just to let's see if I can change my screen here. So just to put an image to it, these are what the bored apes look like with the beams for eyes. And then the mutant apes with beams eyes. So these ones trade higher than the typical. Oh, these are just OpenSea listings. Change windows. And so again, for the hats, crowns are pretty undesirable. This could be based on rarity. Maybe there are plenty with crowns.
I think we lost your screen, David.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I can see it fine.
I can see it too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Never mind. Yeah, it's just me.
Maybe it was just a bit of lag when I switched. Yeah. And then I'll cut it short here, but then the idea is to cluster based on these features or different sets of features. We can cluster them and see the average price of a cluster. So if a mutant ape has a crown for a hat, hypnotized eyes, and a yellow background, out of all those apes that have those same features, what is their average price ranking? Then we'll see here, these are the different clusters and like a histogram of the price deciles. And I think I cut it short there because we're getting close to the secret sauce where we'll actually generate the most alpha. Hopefully I'll have more to show about this at a later date too. That's all for me unless somebody has questions.
Super cool. Thanks, David.
So remembering, guys, if anybody has any question and doesn't want to talk, you can write on the community events chat and I can make the question also.
Yeah, awesome. So that's it for today, you guys. Faisal wasn't able to make it because he's just has a medical operation happening for the day, but he'll be back next week in full force, and then we'll get an update from him regarding alpha launch and whatnot. Like I said, it's looking like it will be in the week following, and devs are really grinding away to try to make that happen. So yeah, thanks everybody for showing up. I hope to see you back next week, and also hope to see a lot of people at the AMA and WeChat with the Chinese community next week. Thanks everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you next week. And if anybody has any questions and concerns, I am here always on Discord to help you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the
Bye.
call.
Thank you.
Bye bye.